Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nolwazi, a 23-year-old. Oh man, was decided to take a U-turn. I'm not 23 anymore, but today it is my birthday, and I'm turning 24, honey. And to be quite honest, I've never felt better. I usually feel like shit on my birthday, but for the first time, I actually feel great. So, what did I do today? What did I do when I woke up this morning? It's still morning. I've forgotten what. I don't know what time is it. Let me see. Let me not lie and say I've forgotten what time is it. I don't know what time is it. So yeah, it's still morning though because I just showered. So today I woke up and I did my morning pages just and then I went on Snapchat to just like on my Snapchat. I logged in my Snapchat to like look at all the pictures and videos of me because there's a lot of them that I've kept in that app. And when I tell you, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of how far I've come with trying to discover myself. And I feel like for the most part in my life, the theme has been to know who I am, to discover what I like, to discover what I don't like, and to just, I think also another theme that is just like constantly there is me rebelling. Like when people are going this way, I'm like, no, I should go this way because I just feel like this part is better. And yeah, but yeah, another thing that I realized was that I have suffered a lot when it comes to my self-esteem and how and it mostly tied to how my which was mostly tied to my body image, how my body looked. When I got in my Snapchat, there's a lot of pictures of me half naked or even naked, just like angles of my body, me working out, and I don't know. But yeah, I where I'm at now with body image is that I'm okay with my vessel. She's so beautiful, you guys. She's so fine. Like I like my body so much, and I'm actively changing it, but I still like it. It's not from this obsessive place of wanting it to look this way, look this way. Now it's just I love this body and I take care of it through exercise and what I eat and whatnot. And yeah, it has been a long journey. To be quite honest, it has been a long journey with her. It has been a long journey. But I've come into terms with her. We are fine now. We are good. We are cruising nicely. But yeah, so yeah. But otherwise, I wanna talk about how I feel today. How do I feel today? Like I said, I feel so proud of myself. I feel so proud of myself. How far I've come. And I feel so relieved. I feel really relieved that for one, I know what I want to do. And it's okay, even if it's not something that the people around me are used to. I'm fine with that. But I'm really proud of myself for always listening to my inner voice, that little voice that is always telling me, go this side, go look at this, why don't you try this? I'm really proud that I have listened to her. I'm really proud that I at some point I did come back to myself and listen to my own voice, because I've been listening to a lot of voices and just shutting mine. And for the longest, I struggled with social anxiety because I didn't want to express myself. I was so scared of rejection. I still am, but the degree is different, to be honest. That's where I'm at. That's how I feel. I feel really proud of myself. And I'm okay with being at 0.0. I'm really okay. But one thing I wanna drop is I wanna drop the introduction of I'm a 21 year old, because I'm about to be 24 for the next 3 years. If I'm not mistaken. For the next 3 years I'm gonna be 24. And for that matter, I'm gonna stop counting. Okay? Okay. And also I just feel like birthdays are like, I don't know. It's kind of your choice to like celebrate them or not. But like this is the last birthday I'm gonna celebrate until I turn 28. And yeah, because I just feel like if I stop counting the years, it might help me stay looking young, you know. But also at the same time, if I'm living in my highest excitement, I'm gonna stay young. Anyways, not that I'm anti-ageism. I like growing old. I can't wait to be 30. I can't wait to see 30-year-old me looking back at me being like, it's, you know, like being so proud of myself and all that, regardless of when I started. But like 30-year-old me knowing that I always listen to myself, and by then listening to myself won't even be so taboo and new. It'll be just like something that is a norm to me. And then I also want to talk about the reasons I felt awkward about wanting to be an artist. Hopefully it's one reason I think that I discovered lately. I discovered that for the most part of my life, I wanted someone to give me permission. I wanted someone to be like, yeah, go right ahead, go and be an artist. I remember at some point I had denied myself permission so much that at some point when I was really having a hard time in medical school, I wanted to fail again so that I can be excluded, and then I was gonna be like, you see, I tried and I got excluded anyways, so I might as well go and do other things. I really wanted that so bad. I never gave myself that permission. I've always waited for someone. And one thing that I've asked myself was, okay, one thing that I've noticed is that none of the artists that I like have ever asked permission from anyone. Jhené Aiko was making music and just like making these little movies that we enjoyed watching, and she never asked permission from anyone. None of the artists that I listen to or that I admire and look up to ever asked for permission from anyone. And I just feel like that is something that I had to learn. Like, yes, I wanna start projects and whatnot, and also, yeah, no one should give me permission. I'm gonna start doing that all by myself. I don't have to ask for permission from anyone. No one has to push me and whatnot. I just have to show up for myself, for my creative inner child. I just have to show up. And yeah, I think that is why it took me so long to admit to myself okay, I wanted to be an artist, and I wanted to be a painter. I also want to do other, I want to explore other medias. I want to explore sculpting. I want to explore making videos, as in like take it, and also photography. Which photography I've always been a photographer. I have Pinterest, and there's a lot of photography that I've taken that is, I've always been interested in being a creative, but I've always been scared, and I waited for permission. I waited for permission, and which is so weird. Where did I want permission from? This is my fucking life. But yeah, but all in all, I feel like most of the plans that I had kind of failed. But it doesn't matter, because I can always have other plans. And at the end of the day, I know who I want to embody and what life I want to embody. So I think that matters to me right now, as much as it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm cool. I'm good. I think I have, what do I want to say? I think I have processed that. I have gone through that grief of some of my plans that I had in the beginning. But also, those plans came from me who wanted to survive, me who felt like people will reject me if I decide to explore this path. But like at the end of the day, I am the path. That's what I realized also when I was going through my pin or my Snapchat, was that I'm the path. It has always been me that I've been trying to explore. It has always been me. So it has been so silly of me to it has been so silly of me to think about other people rejecting me and all of those kinds of stuff. But yeah, I feel good, man. Another thing that is like that has stayed in my mind for some time was, I felt really, I don't know how to feel about, okay, for some time I didn't know how to feel about me taking something I like to do and turning it into a career. But I realized there's a lot of other things that I like to do, a lot of them. And I just want to bask into doing the things that I like to do now, because when I was younger, I never got the chance to explore myself to that extent, especially my creative side. Yeah, I did a lot of creative things. I used to dance, I used to act, but I never got the time to just like explore that side. Explore. Oh, I used to like sculpting when I was really young. Like I used to have a lot of clay, and I would build pots and dolls and whatnot. I don't know what happened to my pieces. But then I was very young, like very. I think I was 5, 6. So it's very interesting to me that I never explored that side of me. It's really interesting. But I'm glad that we're giving her a chance to live, to thrive, and to survive. Even though we had felt like for the longest, it was, even though like for the longest, I felt so much shame around the fact that I am a creative. I felt a lot of shame. And it is because, okay, I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, I did feel a lot of shame. But now I'm 24 and I know that I'm an artist. Beat of life? Let's find out. Anyways, if you like what you heard, like what you're seeing, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Oh my gosh, do you know how happy I get whenever I see that I have a new subscriber? Especially if they came across my video and then they liked it because they like what they had and they like what they see. Bye guys. Have a good day.